If you want to hear about some changes to the Sephora program that I'm not impressed with, then keep watching. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. Thank you for joining me today. I am wanting to talk Sephora again. I have done one video like this so far, plus another video. I'll just link that first one right here. And then another video that was comparing a little bit about the kind of magnitude of goodies that you get from Shoppers Drug Mart compared to what you get from Sephora. I will link that one as well up here. And I just feel the need to make a couple of these videos when more changes happen that are not for the better. And that to me is Sephora saying, look at this, look at us, fantastic, we are increasing or improving our rewards program, and they show us all the good things that they are adding, but they never bother to say what they're taking away until you get to experience it. And it irks me to no end. So one of the things that has changed, and I've been Rouge for a couple of years now, one of the things that has changed of recent and seems to have changed for everybody is that, and I don't know if it's just because of the holiday season. So I'm going to say maybe it's just during the holiday season, but now the samples are down to 2 from what used to be 3. So that is a difference, especially when you are trying to mind your dollars and you want to try some samples of different things before dishing out the cash. So that is one change for sure. And another change though that has happened, and there have been some good things that have happened. If you go to any of the Sephora announcements about the enhancements to the program, you can see them there. I can just identify, for example, for Rouge, you can get access now to use your points for full-size products. You can also use your points, 2,500 points, to get a $100 gift certificate, which I have done. If you want to know more about that, you can take a look at my hitting the reset button update that should be uploaded around December 11th. And where I'm making real big changes into my consumption of makeup and stuff like that. You can get, if you are Rouge, 1.5 times the points for every dollar spent. But let's get to what prompted this video, shall we? Because I think it's important. And I did also talk about a recent experience that I had in having my girlfriend come with me as a guest to the fall VIB Rouge sale. I'll also link a video to that as well. And any video I link in the cards is also available in the description box if you are curious. So this holiday hooray has just popped up. And it started, I think, last week. I don't have the specific dates, but basically what it is that if you are VIB or BI, a Beauty Insider, a VIB, or VIB Rouge, you get a certain number of dollars off of a $75 purchase. So I think it's $15 off for Beauty Insider, $20 off for VIB, and then $25 off VIB Rouge. Sounds nice, right? Until you remember what it was last year. Last year, it was $25 off for Rouge off a $50 purchase. So you could get up to 50% off, so $50 or more. 50% off. Nice. It's a nice coupon to get. And I was actually planning on using that $25 off to get an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. They cost $55 Canadian. I was going to use my $25 off $55 and get roughly 50% off of that palette, so 45% or something. And I had planned to do that all year. And then I find out what the offer is, and I thought, geez, I thought it was 50% off off $50 last year. So I did my hunting around on the web and did indeed validate that my memory was not faulty and that it used to be $50 a $50 minimum purchase, and now this year is $75. $25 off $75 is 30%. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. But the bait and switch, the give with one hand and take from the other, it's starting to really wear on me, and I'm getting ticked off. So it changed what I was planning on doing. I'm grateful for the discount. I just don't want to hear from Sephora that that we should be thankful for all the new rewards, benefits, and perks that we're getting, because if they're taking stuff away on one side, don't tell me you're just increasing the benefits. It's BS. If you are if you're saying you're changing your rewards program, meaning that maybe some things get removed and some things get introduced, that's fine. Explain to us that you're changing things and explain what's going away and what's coming in. No problem. Don't just say that you're making improvements and that the improvements will keep on coming. So far, I have not seen an addition to the overall benefits. So for the $75 off, which really, or $75, $25 off $75, I was pretty cheesed. And what I did was I made sure that what I bought for the $75 was already stuff that I was interested in and that was on discount, and that I applied the $25 off, because 30% off, I just wasn't interested in doing that off a regular priced item. Most of the regular priced items that I was interested in, I ended up spending, that were, over $75. I ended up spending during the VIB Rouge sale, so there's no way that I'm going to purchase more of what I already have. That doesn't make any sense. So I spent it on a couple of items that were on sale that combined together was just over $75, around $75, and then got the $25 discount. But a 50% discount, potential 50% discount that turns into a potential 30% discount is not an improvement, Sephora. I don't see how that is. And I just am kind of disgusted because it's like the fourth thing that's happened so far that is a reduction in benefits. And I'm just bracing myself for what it is that you're going to do next. So what I have actually done, and I'll talk about it more in my hitting the reset button, is I'm really taking a significant step back from Sephora, especially since the benefits program that is available at Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada, I am almost assured a 30% discount off any luxury brand at any time, at least once a week through the 20 times the points programs. So to me, Shoppers Drug Mart is very much like Ulta in that their points programs are better, and I feel like I get better service. And again, that first video I linked to, first or second, where I do a comparison between Shoppers Drug Mart and Sephora, really gives you a good idea of the types of beautiful extras that you can get from Shoppers Drug Mart. And actually, any Shoppers Drug Mart haul that you see on this channel, you will see some major benefits to being a Shoppers Drug Mart points customer compared to a Sephora Rouge. And Shoppers Drug Mart does not require you to spend $1,000 to get those benefits. The moment you have an Optimum card, you are eligible to get 30% off in points of any of your orders. Over and above, I may add, anything that is on sale. So yeah, it's just one more thing that is a give with one hand and take from the other that I have noticed from Sephora. And one last note that I will make, if anybody from Sephora is watching or cares to watch, is that I don't know how many people get all that jazzed about those makeover offers. When you're a Rouge, you can pretty much go in and ask for assistance or make an appointment for any sort of concerns for a look or skincare that you're curious about. And so to get an invitation to go on a specific day for a specific event and pay $75 for the luxury of getting some sort of a limited edition piece of tissue called a scarf, I don't understand. That invitation came today, and I'm kind of shaking my head going, yeah, I can bring a guest, but what's the huge benefit here that I should be all fawning over? If you're not quite sure about it, it was an invitation that came today. I'll put an image of it here. It's an invitation. You can bring you can partake, and you can bring a friend to get a mini makeover, like a holiday look or something. And then you can get this dinky scarf, lipstick patterned scarf, if you spend $75 or more. A square piece of cloth that's been sergered along the edges for a mere $75. So yeah, I'm very confused about what Sephora is doing. I think that if they were really doing a mea culpa on how their rewards program is compared to their competition, the more and more I interact with Sephora throughout 2018, I'm less and less and less impressed, and more and more and more confused. So that's my little rant, my thoughts, my hyperbole in some cases, I guess you could say. If you think what Sephora is doing is fantastic and it is the best rewards program ever, you do you, and I am happy for you. And if you're confused like I am, either way, I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Do you think I'm being silly? Do you think I have a point? You know, coming from a marketing background, I really appreciate taking a look at a company's strategy, and I have to say, when it comes to what I've seen over the last year as a customer and also as an interested observer, I have really been left head scratching. And I really hope that what I see kind of coming out of the correspondence and offers that come through from Sephora, that I see some kind of an improvement, because they are talking about some other benefits to being a Rouge next year. But for now, I'm really in a wait and see pattern, because I ain't getting it, Sephora. I ain't getting it. I think the messaging has been poorly handled. The choices have been poorly handled so far, at least from what I value. And yeah, I guess I'm in a wait and see, although obviously I have said my piece for what's been done to date. And yeah, I'll offer more thoughts as I see more changes in how they are interacting with us as consumers. And I look forward to updating you as those come along. But for now, I will say thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to my little whatever that was. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.